Welcome students. Today we will start with NCERT Class 11 Economics, Part A, Chapter 5, Production Function. Before going to the main topics, let me introduce this chapter. This chapter gives a clear account of terms like production function, short period, long period, fixed factors, variable factors, concepts like total product, average product, marginal product, and their interrelationships. The law of variable proportion and its phases are studied with reasoning. So, let us know the meaning of production function. The relationship between physical input and physical output of a firm is generally referred to as production function. For example, suppose a firm is manufacturing steel chairs with the help of two inputs, capital and labor. If it produces 20 chairs by using 10 units of capital and 5 units of labor, then the relationship between physical input and physical output is called production function. Next, features of production function. The main features of production function are, it is physical-technical relation. Number 2 is, it is determined by the state of technology. Point number 3 is, period of time. So point number 1 is, it is physical-technical relation. Production function signifies the technical relationship between inputs and outputs. The engineer or technician can tell the various combinations of input that are possible and the output resulting from them by using a particular process of production. It is purely a physical-technical relation. Point number 2, it is determined by the state of technology. The quantity of factors of production to be employed and the manner in which they shall be combined depend upon the state of technology. Point number 3, period of time. A production function is expressed with reference to a particular period of time, say a day, a week, a month, etc. because both inputs and outputs are flow variables. Next, fixed factors and variable factors. Fixed factors refers to those factors which cannot be changed in the short run. They do not vary directly with the output. For example, capital, land, plant and machinery, etc. Variable factors refer to those factors which can be changed in the short run. They vary directly with the output. For example, labor, raw material, etc. Next, short run and long run. Short run. A short run refers to the period of time in which a firm cannot change some of its factors like plant, building, etc. due to insufficiency of time, but can change any variable factor like labor, raw material, etc. Thus, in short run, there will be some factors of production that are fixed at predetermined levels. For example, a labor may have fixed amount of land. Long run. A long run is a time period during which a firm can change all its factor of production, including machines, buildings, etc. In other words, it is a period of time during which supplies can adjust itself to change in demand. Next, types of production function. There are two types of production function, and they are short run production function and long run production function. Short run production function can be defined when application of one factor is varied while all the other factors are kept fixed. The law that operates here is known as law of return to a factor. In this factor, ratio that is land-labor ratio changes. For example, 5 acres of land, 10 laborers can be employed. So, initially, factor ratio will be 5:1. When we employ another labor, the factor ratio changes to 5:2. So, factor ratio changes during short period. Long-run production function. Long-run production function can be defined as when application of all the factors is varied in the same factor proportions, the law that operates in such a situation is known as law of returns to scale. Next, isoquant. Isoquant, which are also called equal product curves, are similar to the indifference curve, the theory of consumers' behavior. An isoquant represents all those factors combination which are capable of producing the same level of output. An isoquant represents those combination of inputs which will be capable of producing an equal quantity of that would be indifferent between them. Now you see here, isoquant schedule has been given, where combinations, labor, capital and output has been given here. Now, this isoquant schedule we shall express in a form of a diagram. In this diagram, the producer can produce the same level of output, that is 200 meters of cloth with each combination A, B, C, D and E, although each combination uses different amounts of labor and capital. Each of them produces the same amount of output, that is 200 meter of cloth. Next, the concepts of product. The three concepts of product are total product, average product and marginal product. Total product refers to the total volume of goods and service produced by firm with a given input during a specified period of time. Average product, it is a per unit total product of variable factors. It is calculated by dividing the total product by the units of variable. Marginal product. Marginal product can be defined as the increase in total product when employment of the variable input is increased by 1 unit, keeping all other inputs constant. So students, the remaining topics we shall continue in the next video. Thank you.